broadcast began with an image of Pinkett Smith's husband Will Smith hitting Chris Rock during the 2022 Oscars and Pinkett Smith voicing her disbelief in that moment with, "I looked at Will and I said, you hit Chris," with her physically appearing on the screen while speaking the words like "you actually hit Chris," and he's like, "Yeah." More images of the slap heard around the world played before teasing the previously shared bombshells that she and Smith have lived separate lives since 2016 and that Chris Rock asked her out. When the special finally kicks off, Kotb is with Pinkett Smith at her old high school, Baltimore School for the Arts. But it's not long before another famous man in her life, iconic rapper Tupac Shakur, whom she met while both were students there, becomes the center of attention. Describing Shakur as charismatic with a beautiful smile and little peanut head, Pinkett Smith beamed over their instantaneous connection but also downplayed any romantic connection. She even shared that she dared him to kiss her when they were in high school, and when they did, she insisted that they both agreed that it was not for either one of us. Her memoir Worthy, coming out October 17th, is the catalyst for the interview. Although the slap, as it's come to be known, is the main draw for this NBC spotlight, the book helped center the interview on Pinkett Smith at least early on, allowing her to speak about her suicidal thoughts as well as surprise Kotb and others not privy to her 2017 interview with Sway Calloway for his SiriusXM show Sway in the Morning, where she first publicly shared that she was a teen drug dealer. But she did reveal to Kotb that it was crack and even discussed a passage in her book about her door being kicked in and having 2 guns held to her head as she was being robbed of her drugs and other valuables. Eventually her mother, then a drug addict, set her straight. After leaving college, she headed to Los Angeles to pursue acting and got a boost from Keenen Ivory Wayans, who helped her secure an agent, and then from Debbie Allen, who created the character of Lena James, a series regular for her on the now classic television show A Different World when she was just 19 years old. Her success also allowed the special to bring Shakur, who also appeared with her on the hit show, back into the picture. From there, her life with Smith, whom she initially met while auditioning for his classic sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, is centered more. When the two became friendly 3 years later, Smith was married with a son. When her mother disapproved of her interacting with a married man, Pinkett Smith cut all ties until a year later when Smith called her as he was in the process of a divorce and declared to her, "You're seeing me now." During their courtship, their careers flourished, with her starring in Set It Off and Nutty Professor 2 and Smith in Bad Boys, Independence Day, and Men in Black. They married before their son, actor-musician Jaden Smith, was born, followed by Willow Smith. As glamorous and happy as it all seemed, the Girls Trip star spoke candidly about her depression, sharing that she had even planned on staging her suicide as a car accident on Hollywood's notoriously winding Mulholland Drive. A plant-based psychedelic largely illegal in the U.S. freed her, she disclosed. As the conversation continued, Smith denied rumors that she and Smith are each gay, insisting to Kotb that none of those rumors are true. What was true was her entanglement with singer August Alsina. Pinkett Smith publicly addressed the scandal, which broke in 2020 on her successful Facebook Watch show Red Table Talk, with Smith by her side at his insistence, she shared. That move, Kotb noted, looks like this guy is being humiliated on national television. Pinkett Smith chimed in that it created a backlash against her, as she was perceived as the adulterous wife who forced him to go to the table and sit there. It got worse after the slap. Pinkett Smith addressed being physically separated from Smith since 2016, with NBC playing a clip of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen a year later, intimating that they were together after more than 20 years of marriage. In response, Kotb said, "I feel like you're a straight talker," with Pinkett Smith sharing, "I am," and Kotb interjecting, "except you're not sometimes." Pinkett Smith followed with the reasons why she and Smith had not disclosed their separation until now. "I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever, and I just haven't been able to break that promise," she offered. The separation reveal further complicates the events of last year's infamous Oscar night. Noting that the couple appeared romantically linked, Kotb asked about the people who feel like Jada and Will betrayed us. "They've been putting on a phony show for years.